She's ignoring your messages. She seems distant. Most men panic. They overtext. They call too much. They argue. They try to explain themselves. Pause. Let that sink in. Weak men chase. Strong men stay calm. Today I'm going to show you the Stoic way to handle her distance. How to maintain respect. How to preserve your energy. How to build silent authority. Subscribe now to learn mental strength, emotional mastery, and self-discipline strategies for men. Section 1. Why chasing destroys value. When you chase attention, you hand control over to her. You overtext. You call repeatedly. You argue for explanation. Every reaction signals desperation. Every chase lowers respect. Psychology shows people value scarcity. Chasing reduces perceived value instantly. When you overreact, you reinforce weakness. The Stoic approach. Silence preserves dignity and authority. Every time you reach out for validation, you give her power over your mood. You make your self-worth dependent on her responses. That is exactly what weak men do. Patience is strength. Observing without reacting forces clarity. You see her intentions more clearly and maintain your composure. Your energy is limited. When you chase, you waste focus, confidence, and mental bandwidth. By staying silent, you invest that energy into actions that actually increase respect and attraction. Section 2. The Stoic Mindset. Epictetus said, "It is not what happens to you but how you react that matters." Her ignoring you is not a reflection of your value. Your response is everything. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "I cannot control the actions of others, only my own." Pause. Reflect. Stay calm. Preserve your energy. Most men allow their emotions to dictate behavior. They overthink, overreact, and chase approval. Strong men recognize that their inner state is their own responsibility. Silence is not passivity. It is a conscious choice to observe, process, and act with intention. By mastering your reactions, you maintain authority over every interaction. Daily discipline builds resilience. The more you practice calm response, the less external chaos can shake you. Your confidence grows silently, and others begin to respect the stability you project. Section 3. Emotional science behind ignoring. Studies in neuroscience show that reactive behavior starts in the amygdala before rational thought engages. Panic texting or arguing triggers fight or flight, which signals weakness. Social psychology shows over-explaining reduces perceived confidence. People naturally respect restraint. By staying calm and detached, you increase curiosity and silent influence. Emotions are automatic. You cannot prevent them from appearing. What you can control is your response. Reacting immediately strengthens impulsive patterns. Staying silent and observing interrupts that cycle and builds self-mastery. Every calm response rewires your brain. Neurons strengthen connections in the prefrontal cortex, improving decision-making under pressure. When you detach emotionally, you gain clarity. You see intentions, motives, and opportunities that reactive men miss. This silent awareness is what separates weak men from strong men. Section 4. What strong men do. Weak men chase, argue, or over-explain. Strong men observe and act strategically. Focus on self-improvement. Engage in productive work. Maintain composure. Protect personal energy. Calmness forces others to adjust to you, not the other way around. Your silence becomes authority. Strong men understand that energy is limited. Every reaction costs focus, confidence, and time. By staying silent, you invest energy into actions that create real impact. They prioritize long-term respect over short-term attention. Chasing validation feels urgent but produces no lasting value. Patience and strategic observation produce influence naturally. Authority comes from presence, not words. A calm demeanor signals confidence and self-sufficiency. Others instinctively respect composure more than loud arguments. In every interaction, strong men watch and assess. They know when to speak, when to act, and when to remain silent. This discernment separates reactive men from truly disciplined men. Discipline in silence is a skill. It trains your mind to respond with wisdom rather than impulse. Over time, people notice your stability and trust your judgment without question. Section 5. Practical daily Stoic exercises. Pause before responding. Count 3 deep breaths. Observe energy. Note her behavior without reacting. Affirm, "I control my energy." I respond with discipline. Apply limit texts, calls, or chasing behaviors. Reflect nightly. Imagine how your calm response affected the interaction. Train absence. Focus on your goals and hobbies while giving space. Maintain perspective. Her attention does not define your value. Daily practice builds mental unbreakability and confidence in relationships. Spend time each day improving yourself physically and mentally. Exercise, read, and practice skills that increase independence. Strong men attract respect by being disciplined, not needy. Practice speaking only when necessary. Let your actions and calm demeanor communicate authority. Avoid over-explaining or defending yourself in any interaction. Observe your thoughts and emotions. Notice when impulses to chase or react arise. Name them without judgment. Then return focus to your purpose. Set boundaries in all areas of life. Do not allow others to dictate your energy or attention. Consistency in these practices creates a stable, confident presence. End each day with reflection. Ask yourself how you handled challenges and whether you maintained composure. Plan small improvements for tomorrow. Over time, these exercises create a mindset where respect is earned naturally. Chasing and reacting become unnecessary habits of the past. Your silence, discipline, and self-control define your power. Section 6. Morning affirmations. Every morning say, I control my attention. I do not chase. My value is internal. Weak men panic. Strong men stay calm. I respond with discipline, not emotion. I act from strength, not neediness. Condition your brain before the day begins. Emotional mastery is a choice. Repeat these affirmations slowly. Let each phrase sink into your mind. Visualize yourself handling challenges calmly throughout the day. Start your day with intention. Decide that external actions will not dictate your mood. Internal stability becomes your default state. Affirm your boundaries. Remind yourself that chasing attention or validation is beneath your purpose. Your energy is valuable and must be protected. Repetition builds habit. Say these affirmations daily for weeks. Your mind will begin to default to calm observation, restraint, and silent authority. Conclusion. Remember, weak men chase. Strong men stay silent. Do not let her distance control your mood or energy. Take responsibility for yourself. Respond with calmness, presence, and discipline. Stop reacting. Start controlling yourself. Your silence is your superpower. Your calm, disciplined response shapes how others treat you. Every interaction is an opportunity to demonstrate strength without words. By mastering yourself, you set the standard for respect. Commit to this practice daily. Observe your progress. Notice how people respond differently when you remain silent and intentional. Over time, your presence becomes magnetic. Your authority grows naturally, without effort or chase. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more Stoic strategies for men. Weekly lessons to sharpen your mind, master your emotions, and increase authority in every interaction.